Hello everybody, I'm Abhasud and today's topic is NIST Risk Management Framework. So let's start with the NIST. What is NIST? So basically NIST stands for the National Institute of Standard and Technology. It is a part of US Department of Commerce and was founded in 1901. NIST is one of the nation's oldest physical science laboratory. And now why the NIST has been established? Congress has established the agency to remove the major challenges to US industrial competitiveness at the time. A second-rate measurement infrastructure that dragged behind the capabilities of United Kingdom, Germany, and other economical rivals. So this framework, that is NIST risk management framework, has been developed to improve cybersecurity, strengthen risk management processes, and encourage uh, reciprocity among the organization. And this particular framework has been developed by NIST in partnership with Department of Defense, the Office of Director of Nation Intelligence, and the Committee of National Security System. So let's understand what this framework is. So if we talk about risk management framework, it embraces risk management by promoting the development of security and privacy capabilities into information system throughout the system development cycle, that is SDLC, by maintaining situational awareness of the security and privacy posture of those systems on an ongoing basis through continuous monitoring progresses, by providing information to the senior leaders and executives to facilitate decisions regarding the acceptance of the risk to the organization operation and asserts individual, other organization, and national arise from a use and operation of system. So now what is risk? Now we understand what is risk management framework. Now let's discuss more about that, what it provides us. It provides repeatable process designed to promote the protection of information and information system comes in with the risk. It embraces organization-wide preparation necessary to manage security and privacy risk. It facilitates the categorization of information and system, the selection, implementation, assessment and monitoring of controls, and authorization of information system and common control. It promotes the use of automation for near real-time risk management and ongoing system and control authorization through the implementation of continuous control monitoring. It also encourages the use of correct timely metrics to provide the senior leadership and senior management with the necessary information to make cost effective risk based decision of cybersecurity system supporting their mission and business function. It also facilitates the integration of security and privacy requirements and controls into enterprise architecture, SDLC, acquisition processes, and system engineering processes. It connects risk management process at the organization and business process level to the risk management process at the information security level through an senior accountable official of risk management and risk executive. So now what are the guidelines has been uh, developed inside the risk management framework. It ensures that managing system related security and privacy risk is consistent with the mission and business objective of an organization. It helps us to achieve the privacy protection for individual and security protection for information and system through the implementation of appropriate risk response strategy. It support consistent, informed, and ongoing authorized decision, replicity, and transparency and traceability of security and privacy information. It facilitates to integrate the security and privacy requirement and control into the enterprise architecture. It also facilitates us to implement the cybersecurity uh, cybersecurity framework which has been developed by NIST. So this is what we are having as a risk management framework. So if we talk about about the approach, how we are approaching this when we are going to use this framework in our organization. If you just look at the diagram here, we have divided into the three levels. Level 1 is organization, level 2 is mission and business processes, level 3 is information system. And why we have done that? So, because a risk management process is an organization level process. Managing the information system related risk and privacy risk is a complex undertaking that requires the involvement of an entire organization from senior leadership, which will provide the strategic vision and top level goals and objective for the organization, to the middle level leaders, which will do the planning, executing, and managing projects, and to the individuals who will develop, implement, operate, and maintain the system, which is supporting the organization mission and business functions. So when we are talking about the risk management, the all levels of the all levels should be involved into its management. So, risk management is a holistic activity that affects every aspect of organization, including mission and business process activity, the enterprise architecture, the SDLC process, and the system engineering activity that are integral to those system lifecycle processes. So, it's a multi-level approach. So, multi-level approach of risk management describes address the security and privacy risk at the organization level, the mission business process level, and information security level. The communication and the reporting are bidirectional informational flow, those across these three levels. Now the activities conducted at level 1 and level 2, it means at the organization level or at mission or business process level, are critical to prepare the organization to execute the risk management framework. Such preparation involve a wide range of activities that go beyond simple managing the risk and privacy, simple managing the security and privacy risk associated with operating or using specific system, and include activities that are essential to managing security and privacy risk appropriately throughout the organization. Decision about how to manage such risk at system level cannot be made in isolation. Such decisions are closely mm, closely linked to the mission and business objective of an organization. Modernization initiative for system components and services, enterprise architecture, and the need of manage and reduce the complexity of the system through consolidation, optimization, and standardization, allocation of resources to ensure the organization can conduct its mission and business operation effectively. So now, how we can prepare the organization to execute risk management framework inside it? How we can do that? We can, as by assigning the roles and responsibility of organization risk management processes, establishing a risk management strategy and organization risk tolerance, by identifying the mission, business processes, functions, functions of the information security intended to support. Identify the key stakeholder, that can be an internal stakeholder or external stakeholder that have an interest in information system. Identifying and prioritizing the asset, understanding the threat to the information system, understanding the potential adverse effect on individual, conducting organization and system level risk assessment, identifying and prioritizing security and privacy requirements, determining authorization boundaries for information system and common controls, and by defining the information system in terms of enterprise architecture, developing the security and privacy architecture that include control suitable for inheritance by information system, allocating by allocating security and privacy requirement information system, system element, and organization. So this is the way how we can include a risk management framework inside a organization. Now, when we are going to include the risk management framework inside our system, so we need to look for the 7 steps to do that. That is prepare, categorize, select, implement, access, authorize, and monitor. So let's understand them in brief what it is. When we are talking about the prepare to execute the risk management framework from an organization and a system level perspective by establishing a context and prioritize for managing security and privacy risk. Now, what is categorize? Categorize the systems and informations processed, stored, transmitted by the system based on the analysis of the impact of loss. What is select? Select an initial set of control for the system and tailor the controls as needed to reduce the risk to an acceptable level. What is implement? Now in the select we have selected the control. Now implementation is the control and the description how the controls are employed within the system and its an environment for the for the operation. That is implement. What is assess? The control to determine if the controls are implemented correctly, operating as intended, and producing the desired outcome with response to satisfying the security and privacy result. Now, what is authorized? The system and common control based on the determination that the risk to an organization, operations, and assets individually, other organization, and the national is accepted. So now, if you see, we have planned to execute the risk management framework. Then we have categorized the system and the information where it is getting stored and processes. Then we have selected the controls, then we have implemented the controls, then we have assessed is it implemented correctly or not, it is giving us the desired output or not. And then we have seen the system and the common control based on the determination that the risk to the organization, operation and asset, individual and other organization and national is it is acceptable. Then we are monitoring it. Monitoring means monitor the system and associate control on an ongoing basis to include assessing the control effectiveness, documented the changes to the system and environment of operations, conducting risk assessment and impact analysis, and reporting the security, privacy, and posture of the system. So this is basically the 7 steps. With the help of them we can implement NIST risk management framework. Thank you for joining me.